is a special presentation from ESPN. 32 teams start the season with the same dream: get to the Super Bowl.
Say you wanna be a superstar. GBs, that's what we are. Clone style, you can't get far. Use a shot call and meet me at the bar. You think it's easy being a real GB? Been in this game for years, you can't see me. Like the rap is gone, never bringing it back.
Look at him go! The 20, the 10, touchdown!
All right, let's get this new season started. All right, so we have a new look offense. I really fucking wish we could move the depth chart around. Be urgent. Our defense is a 100 overall. Defense is a fucking 100 overall. That's crazy. But hey, it's a far cry from where we were last year. I want to change from a 3-4, but I think that has to do with the coach. Fuck.
Hi there, I'm Chris Berman. Here we go on ESPN. Get your parkas and umbrellas ready. The forecast calls for a nice, steady downpour throughout this one. So we'll see if holding onto the ball and swimming will be a factor. Texans, Patriots. Straight ahead.
Well, the fans are looking for their seats as the teams are down on the field warming up. Hello there, I'm Dan Stevens, and welcome to Gillette Stadium. By my side, Mr. Peter O'Keefe. Peter, we've got a heck of a showdown coming up today. On one side,
season number 2, y'all. Season number 2.
Single-handedly taking over a game, and on the other side, an inside linebacker with a penchant for crushing hits and stuffing the run.
No doubt about it, Dan. Corey Dillon is an exceptional talent at the halfback position. His impressive speed enables him to streak past defenders and rack up the yardage. On the other end of the field stands a player who needs no introduction. Number 59 is almost unquestionably the best inside linebacker in football. Tell you what, this guy is an Iron Man performer. He's about as reliable as they come. He gets it done day in and day out. Hold on, ladies and gentlemen. We've got a real dogfight in store for us.
Okay, Peter, we'll see how they do once the game begins, but first, the toss of the coin.
He's the best inside linebacker. He has not even played a game yet.
There's the signal, and we're ready. Vinatieri kicks it off to begin the game. Number 32 decides to take it out of the end zone. Brought down at the 17. We have some rough weather to deal with today, and Susie Calder is down in the midst of it with a report.
We didn't do
Thanks, Dan. The wind is whipping like crazy
a
out here.
lot
It's
for the
almost enough to
offense.
knock you off your feet.
We started a lot of rookies, actually. Yeah, these are all rookies.
The ball and these gusts is going to be extremely risky. Dan,
Train candidate is starting for us.
Candidate will get stopped at the line, and that will bring up second down.
Vince Wilfork was a one-man wrecking crew back there. He powered into the backfield and made the tackle.
They put a stop to this play behind the line of scrimmage. It's a good call by the defensive coordinator.
Agreed, Dan. They had it all locked up there.
That will bring up second down. Number 1 rifles it out left side, and they can't connect. Incomplete. Third down, 3 wideouts in the game.
First down.
At the 28. It will be first down.
Number 1 decided at the last moment to scramble back there, and it worked out.
Peter, it doesn't even seem fair when your quarterback can run like he can.
And that's what makes this guy so dangerous. Good coverage, good pressure, but still, no one could corral him.
Number 1 throws this one right sideline,
What the fuck
and
is
it is
that?
not reeled in. Incomplete.
What's
Dale
the
Carter didn't let much
we'll
daylight
stop.
get between him and his assignment. Nice coverage to force the incompletion.
That had potential for some yards, Peter, but the defense was on top of
Yeah.
it and shut it down.
Yeah, the way you could
Second down
decorate it
coming
with all
up.
your trophies and accomplishments and shit. Play some music, switch up the music. Damn.
Eventually
Slide,
down
baby,
at the
slide.
49. That will bring up first down.
Number 1 saw nothing happening, so he decides to scramble for it.
And he turns in a pretty successful play there.
He's never more dangerous than when he improvises like that.
First down, 10 yards to go. Candidate.
Candidate ain't gonna be able to make that.
Richard Seymour loves to stop the ground game.
Candidate
6'6",
was not gonna be able to make
and
that.
A real talent for stuffing the run. He knows how to lay on a hit in the backfield. Believe me.
One man to beat.
Slide, get down. Okay.
Eventually slides down at the 36. First down.
The only person worth throwing to my offense is Andre Johnson, and
Number 1
he hasn't been
does
open.
A little last-minute razzle-dazzle here, and he gets some yards.
Come on, D-line! Don't let him get through! Lead down!
Candidate has his number 12
Yeah.
first down. And
Gotta see the hole
picks up
better.
one on the play.
Come on, Trong.
One candidate had some blocking help on that last one, but he was still left with nowhere to go.
Not much there. It'll be second down.
Got to take what you can get, Dan, but they were, hoping for more.
Down at the 28.
Rodney Harrison gets a gust of good luck here as the pass goes off course and right to him. I don't care what they call the win. He better write a nice thank you note.
Boy, that was a heads-up play to come away with his first.
Something like that.
Yeah, you gotta love D like that.
The Patriots are going to try and capitalize on the interception. They'll start this drive at their own 28-yard line.
Hyena, black, 61. Hut, hut.
There we go. Good hit.
Back at the 27.
Jason Babin was a one-man wrecking crew back there. He powered into the backfield and made the tackle.
They put a stop to this play behind the line of scrimmage. Pretty good call by the defensive coordinator.
Agreed, Dan. They had it all locked up there.
That will bring up second down.
Down. Check gold, 83. Check gold, 83. Hut,
Branch goes in motion.
hut. Hut, hut.
No good. Incomplete. Third down and 4 wideouts in the game.
Four receivers line up as the defense settles into a nickel package.
Grady zings it to the right side, and this one is incomplete.
Thanks for the like. Well, never mind, I guess.
Berger lines up to punt after the 3 and out. Berger gets the ball and punts it away. Number 20 gets it at the 34. Tackled at the 36.
Number 20 got swarmed by the kicking team before he got very far. That nice punt pretty much goes unanswered.
Boyka.
The Texans had their last drive stall out at the end. We'll see if they can keep momentum throughout this one, which starts at their 36-yard line. Number 1.
What the
fires
fuck
this
was
one
that?
over the middle, and it's off. Incomplete.
Andre Johnson looked like he was all over that one, but it just got away.
Hit him
somehow.
dead in the
Tough
hands.
incompletion.
Potential for a quick first down, but no, they cannot hook up the pass.
You can take a shot in that situation, and it's really not going to hurt you. It's a good call.
That'll bring up second down. Kennedy will get the handoff and chews up about 4 on the play. All right, what did you got? Okay, all right.
Down. Set.
Number 1 throws this on a run,
Griffin with the
and
catch.
catch is made well past the markers for a first down. Eventually slides down at the 31. It will be first down.
Number 1 does a little last-minute razzle-dazzle
Oh,
here.
yeah, thanks for the
And
likes.
he gets some yards.
Thanks for the 2 likes thus far.
First down, 10 yards to go.
Down. Set. Blue 19. Blue 19.
Number 1 zips it to the left sideline, and it's
First
not
down.
just barely
Griffin
past
again.
the markers for a first.
First down, Texas.
Griffin is all by his lonesome on this one, Dan. He takes full advantage of it, too. What happened to the coverage? Let's look. Well, that's an easy catch. My 6-year-old could have caught that.
A well-designed play there, Peter, and they will move the chains.
And let me tell you, Dan, hearing those chains move is one of the best sounds in the game for an offense.
That will end the first quarter, and it's still a scoreless game.
Oh my goodness.
Horton didn't haul it after
Oh
him,
my
and it
goodness,
falls
this Horton
into
guy.
Rodney Harrison.
I don't know about him.
Route back there and kept the receiver from making the catch. Incomplete pass.
That had potential for some yards, Peter, but the defense was on top of it and shut it down.
Good denial there.
Second down coming up. Kennedy gets the call on second down and will gain close to 6.
We should be able to get this on third. I might just go for it on fourth, even if we don't get it. There we go. That better be a first down. That better be a first down.
Bring him out. We got the chains.
First, baby, no first. No first, baby, no first. First down, baby. Woo! Yeah, baby, that's how we get it.
Cover down, D. Cover down.
Number 1.
There we go. Another first.
It's caught just barely past the markers for a first.
Number 1 makes a terrific completion in double coverage here. Wow. Now that is one confident QB. Well, look at those numbers from last
Too
year.
many picks
That
last
is
year. Too many
impressive.
picks in his rookie year.
Well, if they pass the ball here, watch him to gun it to his favorite receiver.
That's what I say.
On first down and gets the touchdown.
It's a nice run, Dan. Gets all the yards he needs.
Not a huge quantity of yardage, but definitely some quality yardage, Peter.
Absolutely. Great play.
He gets the touchdown, Peter, and that was a very nice play.
Definitely.
Now the point after, and
That was a hard blow. That kick almost made, well, yeah, almost made a hard right.
the ref gets the signal, and we're set. Brown kicks this one away. Patton catches it back at the 9. Uses a tackle, stopped at the 26.
David Patton got waylaid by the defense before he was able to put Munch on the run back.
The Patriots stalled early last drive, and we'll have to wait and see what happens here. They'll start at their own 26-yard line. Brady zings it to the right side, and
Good
it's
job,
tipped.
32.
Incomplete.
Number 32 couldn't have read that play any better if it was tattooed on the inside of his helmet.
That's his third batted ball, and he is doing his part, that is for sure.
Nice to see aggressive D like that, Dan.
Second down with the tight end right. Calls it in right side, and that's good for a gain of 5.
Leon Branch had a defender close by, but was able to bring down the catch.
That's broken kind of a cold streak for him. The last 2 passes his way were incomplete.
Yeah, let's see if he stays on track.
Brady puts his arm into this one, and it's not.
Wait, who is?
Knocked away from the receiver.
Aaron Glenn was in man coverage and played it pretty tight. Tight enough for the incompletion.
It seemed like the defense read that one from the
There
beginning.
you go, but
and
that
they
was a good
forced
play
the
breakup by
incompletion with relative ease.
Beautiful
Glenn.
call by the D coordinator.
It'll be 4th down. Berger lines up for the punt. Berger takes the long snap and punts it away. Number 20 fields the punt at the 28. Shoots. Tackled at the 37.
Number 20 did a nice job getting some yards after fielding the solid punt.
The Texans are looking for some separation before half and will start this drive at their 37-yard line. Kennedy takes it for his 8th carry and maybe picks up 1 on the play.
Okay, fellas, we went over all week in practice. Now we're going to get it this time. Now we're going to go just like it is. We're going to execute, and we're going to stay strong, and we're going to get to the spots we need to. Second and 9. All Texans, 38-yard line. Down! Set! Blue!
Griffin.
Damn, he could not do. Couldn't even get started.
Number 1 threw a nice pass past the coverage and got the completion. Tough throw, but an accurate throw.
A well-designed play there, Peter, and they will move the chain.
Great execution.
Watch the pass, watch the pass. Down! Single back, single back.
Number 1 just rifles this one. And the reception's made.
His first catch
36.
after he dropped the last
Chase
2.
down at the 27. First down.
Horton has a nice catch there, but what really stood out was what happened post-catch. That little move there got him a few more yards. Nice
For
job.
real,
Peter,
Charles,
I'm
for
sure
real.
he's happy to
Live
bring
as
that
full.
one in. The last 3 passes to him have all been incompletion.
Yeah, he's struggling a bit there, but this may turn him around.
First down, 3 wideouts in the game.
Oh fuck!
Gets the sack.
I was waiting for Y.
Continues to run.
I was waiting for the tight end to get open. He didn't. It didn't happen.
Send in 3 guys. Everybody else is back in coverage, and they still get their man. Nice play. Watch this. Well, it looks like 3 was all they
I could have
needed.
so just
They
took
put a
off
stop
and
to this
at the
play
very least
behind
done
the
a first
line of
down.
scrimmage. Pretty good call by the defensive coordinator.
Agreed, Dan. They had it all locked up there.
That will bring up 2nd down. Number 1 makes the throw after the play.
Griffin is stepping up today.
The catch is made well past the markers for a first down.
Griffin has a guy shadowing him, but still manages to make the catch. He beats his man cold. It's all about staking your turf,
That time when they went deep, they hit the jackpot.
which has not been true for their long game today. Let's see if this completion turns it around for them.
First down, goal to go.
Oh my goodness, Horton
Ball's incomplete.
brick-handed.
Had that ball in his hands on that play, and then he just dropped it.
Peter, I tell you, he seems to be in a bit of a funk recently. Yeah, I mean, you know, that's his 4th ball thrown his way, and he can't reel them in.
Yeah, fucking man, he's just got to grab one to get his confidence back there.
Kennedy goes right up the middle and chews up about 4.
Let's see if we can, if I can run it in with the quarterback, unless someone gets wide open. But knowing these motherfuckers, and I mean, they're just as likely to drop it.
If we see the pass
They got
here,
3
Dan,
safeties back
no
or
doubt
what?
It's heading to his go-to man.
He's in.
Yeah, wide open with the quarterback.
This is a nice run here. And when you watch the replay, Dan, check
It's
out
hit
his
wide open
field
with the
vision.
quarterback.
Great job of finding space.
That's the first time he's seen the end zone, and you know it was going to happen sooner or later.
Oh, he expects to have something under that TD stat at the end of every game.
12 miles per hour.
Here's the extra point, and
It's funny, as soon as I say that,
misses it.
the kick goes sideways.
What in the world? You don't see this much. And if you did, there would be a lot of kickers looking for work. Watch this. Whiff! No good. That is embarrassing.
The ref gets the signal, and we're set. Brown booms a beauty here. Poole decides to take it out of the end zone. Dodges a tackle. Stopped at the 20.
Tyrone Poole took it out of the end zone, and while it may have been a little risky, he gets out close to the 20, so it all comes out in the wash on that play.
Boom's a beauty. Boom, boom.
The Patriots offense takes the field with the clock at 25. Brady fires this one over the middle, and the ball is caught for a gain of 7 on the play.
Christian Foria had 2 guys on him on that play, but still managed to make the catch.
Peter, what a nice pickup to get them into a second and short situation.
Yeah, great play, and now they have a bunch of options on what to try next.
Second down from the shotgun.
Bro, is my guy even in? There we go. That's hell. Okay, unfortunately, like I gotta do this, and I'm gonna have to do it again after the game to make sure that it's already in for all games, not just this one. Oh, I can't. Okay. 56, no. Okay. I'll be good for the rest of this game, but I gotta remember to do this after. Do that after this game is over.
Dillon gains 3 yards, and
Halftime,
that'll
y'all.
do it for the first half of this one. The Texans enjoying the lead, 13-0. And now let's send you to Chris Berman in our studios in Bristol for the ESPN halftime report. Boomer?
Okay, Dana, we'll get back to you guys in a moment. But welcome, everybody, to the ESPN Halftime Show. I'm Chris Berman. Now we'll look at our halftime numbers and look at the difference in time of possession. The Texans are winning because of it. Let's see if they can keep up their dominance in the second half. will pick up the action midway through the first quarter. Rodney Harris would come up with the big play to kill a drive as he was able to step in front of a wayward pass for an INT. Texans, towards the end of the first quarter, ball at the 48. Number 1 would make the first guy miss, then he'd rip off a chunk of yardage here. A 16-yard play that set up a Texan touchdown. Texans late into the second quarter, Texans winning by 7. Number 1 found a little opening, that was all he needed. And that's where we'll leave this one. Pats are down at the half, 13-0. Today's halftime hero has turned in an incredible performance thus far. Number 1 has played outstanding. So that does it for our halftime report. We'll send you back now to the second half of this one. Dan Stevens and Peter O'Keefe are there. Gentlemen.
Thanks, Boomer, and welcome back to our broadcast presented in ESPN Game Sound. Designed and developed in collaboration with Dolby, the leader in surround sound technology. The Patriots
get this started,
get the ball
baby.
first this half, and they could use a score right out of the gates
It's
to
been
get
a
back
grind
into this one. They currently trail 13-0. Let's go down to the field. Poole fields the second half kickoff at the 3. Tackled at the 23.
I had it in the right spot the first time.
Susie Culver, who has an update for us. Susie?
Had it in the right motherfucking spot.
Clearly was upset about his team's performance in the first half. He said, "This is not the way we hope to start this game. Offensively, we just haven't been getting it done." His gut check: if we want this win, we've got to come out and play a lot harder and a lot smarter in the second half.
This is my second season in franchise mode, by the way.
Brady zings it to the right side, and it is not reeled in. Incomplete.
David Patton went to the outside on that last play, had some room but couldn't make the catch. Incomplete.
That falls incomplete, but it would have been a minimal gain had they completed it anyway. Second down, tight end to the left. Brown goes in motion.
22! Blue 22!
Dillon will get a carry on second down, and
Babin,
he picks up
Babin.
one on the play.
Corey Dillon didn't get very far on that last play, and he even had the help of some blocking. I guess the defense had their number.
Well, not much of a gain there, and they will face third down.
Third and long, too, Dan. Big play coming up.
Brady uncorks this to the
Ooh,
left side.
picked off.
It's
Wade.
intercepted.
That's our brand new strong
37.
safety. That's what I'm talking about, Wade. That's what the fuck I'm talking about, baby. That's what the fuck I'm talking about, babe.
But he's playing for the defense, people. That rain is really rewriting the playbook out there today. And that time the D was the big winner.
Boy, that was a heads-up play to come away with his first interception of the game.
Yeah, you got to love D like that.
The Texans come out on offense and are well ahead. They have yet another shot to
Hold on.
score and start this drive at the 37-yard line. Picks up a yard on the play, and that brings up second down.
I don't remember Vince Wilfork having dreads, braids. Maybe he did when he first got drafted,
Not
but
much there. It'll be
he definitely
second
didn't towards the
down.
end of his
Gotta take
career.
what you can get, Dan, but they were, hoping for more.
Second down, one man back. Eventually slides down at the 21. That will bring up first down.
Number 1 is dangerous when he ad-libs, Dan. Check it out. Well, that scramble got him some yards. He was lucky on that one.
They're going air! They're going air! I see pass! Go, go, go!
Ooh, I thought he was going to catch that for a second.
Receiver and separates him from the ball. Incomplete.
Denard Walker was sitting back in the zone, waiting for the pass.
Man, I thought that
and
was
then
coming down
closes
in the
enough
tight
to
end's
force the
hands.
incompletion. Nice job.
That had potential for some yards, Peter, but the defense was on top of it and shut it down.
Good denial there.
Second down coming up.
Damn, that would have been a touchdown. Fuck.
Roosevelt Colvin dismantled that play by bringing down the quarterback for a loss of yardage.
Damn. Tight end was wide open, too.
Third down, 12 yards to go.
Don't worry, we made up for it.
Middle, and that's a touchdown.
There we go.
Gets this one past the secondary quite easily. I think the safeties were out of position on that one, Dan. Now that kind of accuracy is hard to cover, Dan. He knew where he wanted the ball to go, and that's where it went.
Peter, that's his first touchdown pass of the game. How do his stats look?
Well, so
Okay,
far
we gotta
he's
pay
got
attention here.
198 yards and 2 touchdowns.
Here's the point after, and it's good. There's the signal, and we're ready. Brown kicks it off. Patton fields the kickoff at the 5. Dragged down at the 33. Well, Peter, some interesting information up on the screen.
Oh, you bet. Well, the turnover column has the grim news, in my opinion. If you want to win, you have to hold on to the ball. David Patton was able to find some weak spots in the defense. Got a good run back off that kick.
The Patriots were intercepted last time out. We'll see what happens here. We'll start at their 33-yard line.
43.
Brady rifles this one hard over the middle, and it's tipped. Incomplete.
Tom Brady has had difficulties, to say the least, and now he's second-guessing everything he's throwing. Terrible day. So far, he's struggled to get 24 yards and 1 interception.
Flag for him.
Hammers the receiver and forces him to drop
Long
the
is
ball.
making plays,
Incomplete.
man. Holding.
Jason Babin got a
Babin,
fistful of his man
Babin.
to try and wrap him up on that play, but the ref saw it, and that's a clear-cut case of defensive holding.
Brady unloads this one to the
Ooh,
left,
picked
and
off
it's intercepted.
while falling down.
Tackled at
Picked
the
off while
48.
falling down while slipping. 2 picks for Brady.
I'm coming now. I'm coming. Okay, 360 on your
Glenn Earl does a great job diving in there to
Picked,
rescue the pass
baby,
before it hits the
picked.
turf. Who just gets to it? Hey, I'm amazed he came away with that one, actually.
Well,
User
that's their
pick, baby.
second interception of the game, and Stingy is appearing to be the model for their defense.
Yeah, either that or give me the ball.
The Texans offense takes the field, and they are already halfway there. They'll start at the 48-yard line. Candidate gains 3 yards, and that brings up second down.
You know what to do. Stick to the plan.
Number 1
What the
throws a bullet, and it's knocked down at the line,
The
incomplete.
hell was that?
Richard Seymour swatted that pass away right at the line.
On
Steven.
second down,
Steven with
they
the
tried
follow.
for the
Thank you,
first, but
Steven.
it's played well by the defense. That will
Thank
bring
you,
up
Steven.
third down.
Steven is on the
Nice
path
pressure
to see where this Texan season goes.
Johnson
Bang, bang.
and they get the first on 3rd and long.
On Andre Johnson is all by himself, and he'll take advantage of it. Easy catch.
That's broken kind of a cold streak for him. The last 2 passes his way were incomplete.
Yeah, let's see if he stays on track.
First down with the tight end right. Number 1 throws a bullet here, and it's incomplete.
Andre Johnson looked like he had a solid catch
goodness.
there, and yet somehow he found a way to drop it.
That's the 3rd incompletion his way, Peter.
Yeah, and he's starting to look a little frustrated down there, too.
Griffin, man. Griffin is balling
He's
out.
got the first down and a whole lot more.
Lock and load, baby. Lock and load. You know, Dan, this might be a nice time to try a little fade to their go-to receiver.
No one's open.
And touchdown.
No one was open.
Well, this is a nice run, Dan. Gets all the yards he
Yes,
Not
L.L.
a
Carter,
huge
that
quantity
is
of
the
yardage, but
truth.
definitely some
The
quality
truth
yardage, Peter.
needs. Absolutely.
is
Great
what you
play.
just spoke
That
right
was
there.
his second rushing
The sad part of
touchdown
that
the
truth,
day.
this game
Not
came
a
out,
bad
what,
day at the
22
office
years
so
ago?
far.
No,
That's
that's
a
wrong.
typical
Yeah, about
production
22
for
years
him,
ago.
Dan. He's that kind of player.
That's the sad part.
Now the extra point, and it's good. There's the signal, and we're ready. Brown kicks this one away. Patton fields it all the way back at the 7. Tackled at the 24.
Castro.
David Patton got waylaid by the defense before he was able to put Munch on the run back. All right, man. Okay, let's do it.
All right.
The Patriots
Let's
have
continue
turned
to
the
hold
ball
them,
over the
okay?
last 2 times out. They need to hold
Let us
on
continue to
as they
hold
start
them.
this drive at their own 24-yard line.
Damn.
Branch didn't haul that one in, and it falls incomplete.
Deion Branch couldn't come up with the catch.
Broke up the quick outside pass on that last play by reading it perfectly. No catch, incomplete.
The defense stood up to that play and shuts down what would be a minimal gain anyway. It'll be second down. Second down and 4 wideouts in the game. Brady zings it to the right side, and the reception's made at the 38. Brought down
Got the
hard
jump
at
on the inside
44.
route.
It will be first down.
Got the jump. So much so that the safety couldn't recover. Why is the safety on the receiver again?
Brown catches it over the middle, and he's
Troy Brown plays this one perfectly, getting himself to the right place at the right time to make the catch. The defense
Yeah, Kenny,
there
he
is that they let this one get away.
honestly, Kenny, he
They
better
had him
not,
double
because
covered,
that would
and they
be
still couldn't get
an
to the
epic
ball in
collapse.
time. He was just
Shoot, it was an epic collapse in real life too, but
Nothing gets
especially here. Oh my
well-designed
goodness.
play there, Peter, and they removed the chains.
And let me tell you, Dan, hearing those chains move is one of the best sounds in the game for an offense.
Brady throws a heater, and it is not reeled in. Incomplete.
Troy Brown staked out some turf in the middle back there, but was not able to reel in the catch. Incompletion.
Potential for a quick first down, but no, they cannot hook up the pass.
You can take a shot in that situation, and it's really not going to hurt you. It's a good call.
That'll bring up second down. Second down from the eye.
Ooh, 59 almost.
Tips it away on the
59 one
coverage.
at that.
Incomplete.
Tom Brady is really struggling out there today. As you can see by the numbers, it's all bad. Up to now, he's got 55 yards and 2 interceptions.
Oh, there we go. 93 finished it off. Babin is low-key good, though. It's crazy.
Jason Babin gets the sack deep in the pocket. That's going to be a sizable loss. Watch this. Oh, yeah. That's going to push him back, way back. Great defensive play.
Peter forced the loss of yardage on third, and now they face a 4th and long. How do you rate that defensive performance?
How about A+, 2 thumbs up, 5 stars. It's all good, baby.
Berger gets ready to punt this away. Berger gets the snap and punts it away. Number 20 fields it at the 12. Stopped at the 21.
Number 20 racked up a few yards on the run back there, whittling down the size of the punt a little bit.
And that'll do it for the 3rd quarter. The Texans in command of this one, 27 to nothing.
4th quarter? Yeah, 4th quarter.
The Texans start this drive at their own 21
Scorecard. Not scorecard. Scoreboard.
Kennedy carries it for the 12th time and rambles for about 5.
Just start matriculating this ball downfield, Trong. Come on. Blocking was on where?
Roosevelt Colvin was a one-man wrecking crew back there. He powered into the backfield and made the tackle.
Another tackle, and he's starting to fill up the stat book.
He is dominating, Dan. So far, he's got 7 tackles and 1 sack. Wow, look at those tackles. That's how you play sideline to
First
sideline.
down.
Number 1 fires this one over the middle, and it's complete for a 1st down and a whole lot more. First down, 3 wideouts in the game.
Son of a bitch. I tried to wait for him to get behind the linebacker.
Rodney Harrison made a huge play there, not only picking off the pass, but moving the ball forward.
Yeah.
Peter, you couldn't ask
Yeah,
for
no, that
more
actually is a
from
good
him.
trade.
He has done his
That actually is a
part.
good trade, David, especially if you're looking for something more mobile at quarterback, you know? But hey, you got to do what you got to do to make that, to make your franchise pop, you know?
Late in the game, they'll need some magic as they start this drive at the 49-yard line. Brady throws a bullet to the flat, and the catch is made for a gain of a couple.
Bethel Johnson took his lone defender to school on that last play, making the catch with relative ease.
Not much there. It'll be 2nd down.
Got to take what you can get, Dan, but they were hoping for more.
It's
Oh,
intercepted.
Castro, the rook.
Sullivan.
Touchdown.
For the
I threw a pick, and Brady throws a pick 6. Look at this. The rook.
Castro picks off the ball, and he's going all the way. Nobody can stop him. Man, I hope his mom's got the VCR going.
That's their 3rd interception of the game. And Peter, the D is homing in on the passing game.
Yeah, tough play. I love it.
That might be a miss.
Here's the extra
Fuck.
point, and
It's a miss.
somehow he
Second
misses
missed field goal. But that's what happens when the wind is fucking 12 miles per hour.
What in the world? You don't see this much.
Yeah, Matt, that's true. But at this point, the 2K that we have now isn't the 2K that made this game. You know, as far as the developers and all that stuff. 2K is all about micros and their version of MUT mode. So it's just like, I'm afraid if they were to remake 2K5, they'd have microtransactions and, you know, their again, their version of MUT mode. So it's kind of like, yeah, a remake would be great, but how much modern bullshit are they going to try to force into it, you know?
Offense has taken the field, and they have been having a very tough time passing the ball. They have another opportunity here as they start off at their own 23.
Oh, he almost had it. Right, well, that was wrong.
To the flat, and it falls incomplete.
Yeah. I don't think it was because, yeah, they were the first football game to do first person. Well, actually, no, I take back what I was getting ready to say. Like, I was going to say, like, not many games have done it since, but Madden did it in 06, 07. And then Backbreaker kind of did it.
Got himself in prime position to bat away that football before
But
the receiver even had a shot.
that's why I said never mind, because it's been done a few times after this.
That's right, Dan. You know, why simply defend the pass when you can obliterate it?
Brady throws a beauty to the right side.
Wade.
And it's intercepted.
Bro, our secondary is feasting. It's time to close. It's time to run the clock. Brady don't want to be here,
And this
as
is
we're
a
seeing.
nice interception. Check his position out to make the grab. Got it.
What was Chad Johnson's rating in this game? Because I know like it had been pretty high. Like this time period was kind of Chad Johnson's peak.
Great jumps on the ball, great athletes. It's all happening down there.
The Texans offense takes the field. They're in command, and they'll probably look to take time off the clock. They will start at the 30-yard line. Candidate barges off right guard and picks up a couple.
Run Candidate didn't get very far on that last play, and he even had the help of some blocking. I guess the defense had them on.
He's not made
What's in
much
that clock?
headway up the
Because
middle,
this could be an
although
interception
he's
party.
trying, and that's for sure.
If I
Can't
didn't.
get effective blocking there. You got to go elsewhere.
Second down, one man back.
Okay, let's go back to juking. Let's go back to juking, Candidate. Billy Gangster, thank you for the like. Thank you for the like.
He's been working hard so far. That's his 8th tackle.
And each one of those 8 left a bruise. That guy can hit.
Bolden. Fourth and 5.
Is dropped short of the markers. 4th down coming up.
Teddy Bruschi made the save, dropping the ball carrier before he could get to the markers.
That's his 2nd tackle so far.
Kind of wondering if I should just kick a field goal here. That wind is beastly.
Down, and the field goal unit is on the field.
I'm gonna try a field goal, but I won't be surprised if I missed it. That wind has been kicking my butt. Yeah, see, that's what I'm talking about.
And he misses this one to the right.
Chris Brown does his best to adjust, but the wind is just too darn powerful. Oh, his field goal attempt goes wide. It's so windy out there that his coach's windbreaker just broke.
Patriots start this drive of the game from well in their own territory, and the clock at 1:55.
Oh, Wade was going for another pick. I saw that, Wade.
Tom Brady has found limited success in the passing game so far, Dan, and he just can't seem to get into a rhythm out there. I'd say he's not very pleased with his performance. So far, he's got 57 yards and 4 interceptions.
Second down. The clock is stopped at 1:50. Brady throws a bullet to the flat, and the reception is made. That will stop
4
the clock
interceptions.
at
Damn, Tom.
1:47.
Bethel Johnson had to stop the clock, and going out of bounds was a good move. And it was a heck of a lot easier than cutting the power to the entire stadium.
Well, not much of a gain there, and they will face third down.
3rd and long, too, Dan. Big play coming up.
Third down. 9 yards to go.
Son of a bitch.
The Patriots take their first time out.
Son of a bitch.
Brady throws a high, long one
Good.
to the right, and it is not reeled in. Incomplete.
Number 32 stayed so close to his assignment he could have taken his calls for him. Incomplete pass.
That had potential for some yards, Peter, but the defense was on top of it and shut it down.
Good denial there.
Second down coming up. Second down and 4 wideouts in the game. Brown didn't haul that one in, and it falls incomplete.
Troy Brown positioned himself on the outside back there, but the ball didn't position itself in his hands. No catch.
Another ball comes his way, and another incompletion. To come up blank so many times in a row is, well, it's got to be demoralizing for a player.
Absolutely, but you
Come on.
The Patriots will take a timeout. That's their second. First down, and this is the 7th play of the drive.
Single back.
Ryan tips it away on the coverage. Incomplete.
Kenny Wright swatted that one away cleanly. The receiver didn't have a prayer in getting that one.
Down. We back. We back.
Brady rifles it out left side, and they can't connect. Incomplete. Third down, 1 man back.
Get past me. Down.
Good.
Number 32.
About damn
makes a play
time.
on this
I know they're
and
gonna go for
forces
it.
the incompletion.
I better not
It'll
give up
be
a first
fourth
down here.
Number 32 couldn't have read that play any better if it was tattooed on the inside of his helmet.
He records yet another batted ball, and I'll tell you, he's really playing well out there.
He's been after the ball from the beginning of the game.
With the sack.
Play.
Rips him down in the backfield, and that will force a turnover on downs.
With the sack. Turnover on downs, baby. Is that Kylie Wong? Yep.
Kylie Wong goes in unblocked and nails him to the ground. The O-line should be embarrassed. Watch this. Oh, yeah. Sacks don't get much easier than that.
Well, they don't convert on fourth down, and that will be it for them.
Yeah, chalk this one up in the L column, Dan. It's all
Kennedy gets the call on first down. The Patriots take a timeout. That's their final one. Second down. The clock is stopped at 1:12.
I didn't run enough clock.
Kennedy picked up about
Oh, no.
7, and the
Only
clock
caught a
will
timeout.
continue to
Never mind.
run.
JK.
A very, very nice block back there downfield. I love to see a wide receiver getting involved like that.
A decent play, and they'll now face third and short.
That's the key, Dan. Make third down easy, and they did just that.
Now they just need to convert. We'll see what they do. Third down, 3 yards to go.
Green 15. Green 15.
the toss and runs into traffic.
No, I highly doubt he got there.
Bring him out. Bring him out. Bring out the chains.
No first, baby, no first. Yeah, no first, baby, no first. Man.
Well, the post game and weekly wrap up is coming up soon.
Brown 22. Brown 22. Hut. Hut.
Kennedy
Yep.
picks up 6 on the
That's
right
game,
hand.
baby. Hell yeah, Zach. The GOAT. Thank you for the likes, y'all. Over 150 likes.
And that is
Gracias,
going to do it
señores.
for this one. The Texans come out on top 33-0. For my partner, Peter O'Keefe, this is Dan Stevens saying goodbye until next time.
All right, Dan, thank you. So this one is in the books as we welcome you all to our ESPN Video Games post-game show. I'm Chris Berman. The Texans stepped it up for sure, putting up some good numbers. Let's get started in this one early in the third quarter. Number 32 was in the right place at the right time, as his interception was a possible momentum shifter. The Texans, after getting an interception, the Texans already inside field goal range. Number 1 connected with his man on this one. A 24-yard touchdown for the Texans. Pats back by 20. Glenn Earl is reading the quarterback's eyes all the way as he's able to get his hands on this one and pick it off. The Texans have it off an interception. Number 1 got the carry here and he was able to break through. A 2-yard touchdown for the Texans. Texans ahead 27-0. Tom Brady would find his target on this one. The Texans on D. Rodney Harris shows some great awareness here as he gets himself into position to pick this one off. The Pats, after getting an interception, Pats losing by 27. Castro would come up with a huge play here as he was able to pick one off here, then had some clear sailing in front of him. They've opened it up now and now lead by 33. The Pats have it again. Number 32 shows some great awareness here as he gets himself into position to pick this one off. Pats losing 33-0. Tom Brady would drop back and deliver a strike on this one. And that's where we'll leave this one. Texans serve up a blowout, 33-0. Now let's catch up with the player who really ignited his team's offense with his deft passing and has earned our Player of the Game award. Number 1 is standing by with our Susie Calvert. Susie?
Thank you, Chris. You were fantastic. You just made it look easy tonight. What gave you guys the edge today?
I have to give a lot of credit to our offensive line. Those guys often get overlooked, and they bring in every single game. I think that their hustle was a big part of us coming out on top.
Chris, back to you.
Yeah,
Thanks for
Rocky,
watching.
like it's
See
kind
you
of
next time here on ESPN,
it's
the
kind of there
worldwide
right
leader
now.
in
I mean,
sports.
2K5
I'm Chris Berman.
versus
Have a great
what?
night.
They're up to Madden 26, 27. It's kind of like that right now. Imagine like how you implied. Imagine if 2K had came out with 2K26, you know, NFL 2K26. I mean, it would have been a shit ton of micros at this point, but you know, aside from that part. Time for the weekly wrap up, y'all. Okay. Check it out, check it out.
Hey, I'm Chris Berman. Got a lot of games to cover. Let's get at it. In our first game this week, we had the Titans end up on the right side of an 11-point game. Jake Delhomme threw for 2 touchdowns and helped his Panthers beat the 49ers. Torrey Holt stepped it up this week and gave his team some added firepower for the win. On the frozen tundra of Lambeau Field in Green Bay, we had the Packers get nipped by 3 points. Texans, Patriots. Castro was able to step in front of his pass and pick one off, but he wasn't done there. The Texans win this one by the final score of 33-0.
No, they just signed a new contract at the beginning of this season, I think. So now at least until that contract ends. And also I heard that EA was open to an open rights deal and no one stepped up for it. So we'll see. We shall see.
Shaun Rogers leaves the Lions and will be on his way to the Rams. And just his presence in the middle of that defensive line should be a big plus for their run defense. In exchange, they'll get someone to beef up their roster. Jeremetrius Butler is someone that'll be a good fit for this second.
Actually, I think the NFL wanted EA specifically to re-sign, so I think that's why no one stepped up.
The Cardinals got 300-plus yards from their offense in their victory at the HHH Metrodome. Raiders, Bengals. Michael Wheelbarrow
Playing a little defense outside. He can play linebacker against the run and against the pass. And we were right. 16-yard touchdown.
The Bengals go on to win this by the final score of 35-17. The Buccaneers won on the road and will now head home to meet the Browns. Chad Pennington went to the end zone 4 times and helped his Jets beat the Bills. Quincy Morgan stepped it up this week and gave his team some added firepower for the win. Cowboys, Eagles. Terrence Newman
Is set to get the kick at his own 15. Juggles just a moment. Jumps outside, gets a block downfield by the midfield stripe, and you know he's got jets. He could go all the way 85 yards.
The Cowboys win this one by the final score of 14-6. We had a big injury in this one, and Trey has the lowdown for us. Trey?
All right, Boomer, thanks. In front of you, we've got the AFC Infirmary report. And as you can see, they were hit hard this week. Norton had to leave the ball game, and it looks like the young rookie will be on the shelf for a while, which is never good for a player's development. He'll be out for 15 weeks. In front of you, we've got the NFC list. And as you can see, they could form their own mash unit. Patterson might be the biggest loss on this list. It's a broken arm, and the doctors are saying he'll be out for 9 weeks. On to the serious news of the week. This guy is done for the year as he's been playing
Damn,
on
this dude
injured
got a
reserve.
cracked vertebrae
And
in
as
his
the quarterback
neck.
of the defense, his loss will certainly be felt. Now we'll move on to our top story of the day. Brian Westbrook is going to find himself on the shelf, and that will be a major blow to his team. So that'll do it for now. Boomer, back to you.
Up in the Pacific Northwest in Seattle, the city by the sound, where the Seahawks end up on the short end of an 18-point shtick. Over at M&T Stadium, we had the Ravens fall by 10 points. We had an interesting free agency pickup of note here. Trey's got the lowdown for us. Trey?
All right, Chris, let's switch gears and talk about players that'll have new homes in the National Football League, as free agency continues to play such a huge role in determining a team's makeup. Madu Williams is on the move as he gets a contract for what can only be referred to as crazy money. 2 years, $2.0 million. Brian Allen is going to find himself with a new club, and he'll be in a new tax bracket too. 6 years, $4.6 million. Drew Brees is on the move as well as he signs a 3-year contract with the Eagles.
Dolphins, Steelers. Marlon Greenwood
Playing defense, you can just see him eyeing the quarterback. And, oh, what an over the shoulder grab. A spin. He should be an offensive player. Touchdown.
The Dolphins go on to win this by the final score of 32-21. And in our final game, we had the Jaguars come away victorious. So, as usual, plenty of surprises around the NFL. And heck, I mean, we just got into week 1. My primetime players' game balls go out to these gentlemen. each one with a fine start to the season. That'll do it, sports fans. I'm Chris Berman, and thanks so much for joining us here in the Bristol studios. We'll see you next week right here on ESPN, the worldwide leader in sports.
I gotta. Can I do it here? Maybe it stays like that. I don't know. Double check the game plan. Oh, we play Baltimore. New York, I think it's the Jets. I can't tell, but they kind of, well, they ain't shit on New England. Never mind.
Hey, I'm Chris Berman. Coming up on ESPN. Set to go with Week 2 of the NFL on ESPN. Hi, everyone. I'm Chris Berman. Week 1 certainly had a share of surprises. Will Week 2 continue in that vein? Or will things start to even out a bit? We'll see. We get an excellent early season matchup for you.
Get ready to beat up on some.
Ravens.
And this Ravens is actually my favorite team in real life. So, unfortunately, I got to beat up on them.
The fans are filing in and finding their seats for the game. Hello, I'm Dan Stevens, and welcome to Reliant Stadium. Peter O'Keefe is next to me in the booth, and Peter, we've got a couple of offensive powerhouses down on the field.
No doubt about it, Dan. We could be in for a high-scoring game today. Number one is a quarterback with excellent mobility. If he doesn't see something happening downfield or the pocket breaks down, he doesn't mind scrambling in the least. He's not the only big-time player on that squad, though. Andre Johnson is a receiver who has unbelievable speed. This guy's built like a '67 vet. He takes off. He's on the horizon before you can blink. Deadly combination out there. I'm dying to see how it pans out.
Well, all right, Peter, we'll keep our eye on him as the game progresses, but first, the coin toss.
At least it isn't raining. Maybe our rookies can take a bigger step like Griffin did last game. Let me double check the game plan. Defensive matchup. No, that's not what I was looking for. No, where is it? Okay, good. It stayed. Well, this didn't stay. Yeah, it did stay.
Chris Brown kicking off for the Texans. It's time for Texan football.
The ref gets the signal, and we're set. Brown boots the opening kickoff. Lewis fields it all the way back at the 6.
Why is Jamal Lewis? Oh, hell no.
Breaks free.
Luckily, we have 20 on the team. I forget his name. Because Jamal Lewis would have literally ran back a kick for a touchdown. Hell no.
The Ravens have a short field and will start this drive at
Oh, he's a backup. Jamal Lewis is a backup now, right? Oh, we can't see the other teams.
3 yards.
Done this in practice. You guys know what to do. Get it together. Let's focus right here. Come on, right here.
Second and 6. Ball at 35.
Down! Set!
Number 22 gets the ball again and heads out right. Stopped at the 29. Peter, unfortunately, we've had some players backed up so far.
Unfortunately,
Dave
so.
Zastudo.
Big setbacks up there, but unfortunately, this is to be expected. Players can't spend time worrying about whether they'll get injured. Just have to go out there, play hard, and hope for the best.
Third down, just a single receiver on the field.
Down! Set!
Number 22 carries it for a third time in a row and gets well past the markers for a first.
Number 32 rammed his guy out of bounds, but that was mostly for pride since he'd already gotten the first.
On third and short, they just can't hold them back. It'll be a first down.
Down! Set!
Darling goes in motion.
Green 15! Green!
Number 22 will get stopped at the line, and that will bring up second down. Peter, once he closes his grip around you, you are not going to get free, regardless of how evasive you are.
Not with that strength. With those guns, he could probably juggle bowling balls or wide receivers for that matter.
Down! Set! Brown 22! Brown 22! Attack! Attack!
This pass will fall harmlessly to the ground, and it's incomplete.
Todd, he had some room on the outside on that play, but catching the ball was a different story. Incomplete.
That may be a bigger incompletion than it looks.
You're right, Dan. A shorter third down is an easier third down.
Instead, they will stay put
Kyle
and have to
Bowler.
take another shot.
Well,
Kyle Bowler hit it.
Let's see what happens.
Bowler fires this
Damn.
one over the middle. Catch is made at the 12. Finally stopped at the 7. It'll be first and goal.
Travis Taylor faces down 2 defenders and comes away with the football. Oh, nice catch.
Third and long, and they get the big play to convert. What do you think of that, Peter?
I love it. That's what football is all about, making the big plays when you need to, and you can't coach that.
Down! Set!
They couldn't connect on this one. Incomplete.
Pass interference.
Really pass interference.
Defense. The ball was placed at the spot of the foul.
Aaron
Automatic
Glenn
first down.
manhandled that receiver back there like a puppy playing with a chew toy, Dan, and he rightly got slapped with defensive pass interference.
First and goal. Ball at the 6-yard line.
Down! Set!
Waller ropes the ball.
Son of a bitch.
And it's caught for a touchdown.
Yeah! Let's go! Let's go!
Yeah! That's the score.
Kevin Johnson has a guy shadowing him, but still manages to make the catch. He beats his man cold. It's all about staking your turf.
The touchdown was his for the taking, Peter. Good individual effort.
Yeah, and great teamwork, too.
Here's the point after, and it's good. There's the signal, and we're ready. Stover rockets this one deep. Number 20 decides to take it out of the end zone. Dragged down at the 27.
Number 20 decided to take it out of the end zone. Turns out to be a good decision, Dan. He got some good yards there.
The Texans
You gotta be
offense
really
will start
careful.
this drive at their own 27-yard line.
Oh my gosh.
Johnson didn't haul that one in, and it falls incomplete.
Andre Johnson ran a post pattern on that last play, but he couldn't make the catch.
That would have been a big play and a big first down, Peter. They just don't sync up.
Good call, maybe next time.
Wheeler gets this.
Anthony Weaver nails the offense with a huge loss. Watch how he zeroes in on the target. Ouch! Oh, he sacked him way back there. Great play.
They read that play the whole way, and they force a third and very, very long.
Monsters do the past 2 downs for these guys.
This one will fall incomplete. That will bring up 4th down.
Billy Miller was wide open on that, but the
Now,
reception did
we
not happen.
really have a
No
receiver,
catch.
Steven,
That
try this.
incompletion will bring up 4th
And
down.
Andre, yeah.
And if they had connected, well, it still would have been short.
You have
Son
to
of a
run those
bitch.
routes farther in that situation. The Ravens drop the quarterback with just 3 linemen. Guess bad things do come in threes after all.
They could have punted it away and chose to go for it on 4th down. Now, will that cost them?
Well, with the score this close, it's hard to say, but you never want to hand the other guy an edge.
The Ravens offense takes the field, and can they capitalize on the defensive stop? Well, they'll start this drive at the 10-yard line. Number 22 goes right up the middle and chews up about 4 on the play.
Second and 5. Ball at the 6-yard line.
Down! Number 22 will get stopped at the line, and that will bring up 3rd down. He's got such a vice-like grip, Peter. It's got to be hard to break
You gotta
out of
watch
his grasp,
22.
even when you're one of the slipperier runners.
Absolutely.
Number 22
What the
catches
fuck?
it in the flat, and he's in for the score.
Now they're up 2 scores on us. The fucking Ravens.
Number 22 is so open on this play. It's ridiculous, Dan. Was the defense even on the field? Let's take a look. Well, they were all right, but they just weren't paying attention.
That's his first touchdown of the day.
And I think he's a guy you can count on to make those end zone catches. He sets a high standard for himself, and he usually meets it.
Now the point after, and it's good. The ref gets the signal, and we're set. Stover rockets this one deep. Number 20 decides to take it out of the end zone. Brought down at the 21.
Number 20 got out close to the 20 on that one, so his decision to take it out of the end zone didn't really pay off, but it didn't really hurt him either.
The Texans were stopped on 4th down last time out. We'll see what happens as they start this drive at their own 21-yard line. Texans down at the 32. First down.
Number 1 does a little last-minute razzle-dazzle here, and he gets some yards.
Peter, it doesn't even seem fair when your quarterback can run like he can.
And that's what makes this guy so dangerous. Good coverage, good pressure, but still, no one could corral him.
First down, 10 yards to go.
Pass interference is fuck.
That one in, and it falls incomplete.
Number 1 winged it into double coverage, but luckily nobody was able to catch it.
Now he is 0 for his last 3 passes. And, you know, you can tell he's starting to get frustrated.
All he needs to do is calm down.
Goddamn time.
Number 1 throws a bullet, and the catch is...
Number 1 gets it past the defender and into the arms of his receiver. That's a great play. Check it out. Ooh, nice, accurate throw.
A well-designed play there, Peter, and they will move the chain.
Great execution.
No good. Incomplete.
Horton had that one come right to him back there. You have to catch those passes, baby.
Potential for some nice yards, but it falls incomplete. That will bring up 2nd down. 2nd down, 1 man down. Number 1 tackles this one first.
Davis.
And the catch is made well past the markers for a first down.
Davis has just one guy on him, and he beats him easily. Even with my few extra pounds, I think I could have done a better job covering him.
I doubt that. He would have smoked you like a salmon.
That sounds pretty good.
And that'll do it for quarter number 1. The Ravens enjoying the lead, 14-0. Kennedy has his number called on first down and gains about 3 yards.
Second and 7.
Number 63 sacks him way back at the 37. It looks like, yeah, we've had an injury down on the field. As soon as we hear anything, we'll be sure to pass the
Nunez is the
information
creative
along to
character.
you.
I think he already got a sack on me too. I totally forgot that the Ravens drafted a high-end defensive tackle. Yeah. Yeah, he did get a sack on me that very. But he got injured on basically.
Davis catches it over the middle.
Right on Ed Reed too.
Davis made the grab back there and then tackled.
Thank you for the heart, Nick Falcone. Nick Falcone with the heart. Gracias, my brother.
They weren't thinking first down as much as they were
Gracias.
thinking touchdown on that baby. Let's go, team. Cover your man.
Touchdown. And thank you for the like too, Nick. You looking out, my guy. You looking out.
One candidate doesn't give up. Watch. That's how to fight from beginning to end, baby.
Peter, that will put a touchdown in his stat column.
And that's always nice to have, David. So far, he's got 10 yards and 1 touchdown.
Luckily, there's no wind. There's no wind either. That wind is fucking me up last game. That's right.
There's the signal, and we're ready. Brown kicks this one away. Lewis decides to take it out of the end zone.
Damn.
Eventually shoved out at the 42.
Is Jamal Lewis as a kick returner overpowered?
Jamal Lewis grabs this one deep.
Because this is the second
Then
big kick,
explodes out of the end zone
big
for a
return that he's
terrific run.
had.
That's great field position for his team. Call the squad the extra special team.
The Ravens bring their offense on the field and will start this drive at their 42-yard line.
We might need to go back to playing two safeties back instead of just having one back.
And into his receiver's hands. Nice throw.
Beautiful pickup, Peter. Everyone on the offense is happy about that play.
Thanks, Nick. That's the first time someone has responded back in Spanish, even though I don't know that much Spanish. Cell phone. So today I just found out, oh, I can go live on my cell phone again. As far as my difficulty, it's custom. Let me see. So it's equal for everyone. You know, I lowered the fumble, lowered the injury, lowered the fatigue for the computer, I guess. It's higher for catching, passing. It's higher for catching and passing for the computer. But for me, it's all the same. The human fatigue is low, just like the computer. But the computer and me is pretty even, except for catching and passing for the computer. It's higher. I don't know if you heard what I said in terms of like why today's my first day back. Basically, I guess you need a different kind of live to go live playing video games on your, you know, on your computer, at least in my case, because I tried to go live a while back and it said that I hadn't been approved. So today I finally tried again, and I guess it's been approved because I'm live right now. So I don't know what's going on with that.
Taylor catches the hard throw, and he's just barely past the markers for a first.
Travis Taylor had just one guy on him and makes the most of it. And he schooled that guy so
Damn,
bad,
Kyle
I
Bowler
can
is
smell the chalk dust.
4 picks, no interceptions. I'm surprised.
On offense, it's always a plus to avoid a third down altogether, just like that.
Bowler throws a bullet to the flat, and he's on target for a gain of 5.
Kyle Bowler threaded the ball back there to his man, right past all that traffic. Good job.
I meant to say 4 touchdowns, no interceptions.
Second down.
Second and 5. Ball at the 22-yard line.
Number 22 carries it past the scrimmage and rambles.
We gotta hold this guy.
Number 22 played smart and used his blockers to perfection on that last play.
A decent play, and they'll now face 3rd and short.
That's the key, Dan. Make third down easy, and they did just that.
Now they just need to convert. We'll see what they do.
This is the series here, baby. We gotta stop it.
Down. Check goal. 21. Check goal. 21.
God damn. Son of a bitch. Oh my gosh.
And he's in for the touchdown.
Dan, check out all the yards he snarfs up here. Yes, snarfs. That's an old football term. Tell you what, though, this is a great play.
That was his second rushing touchdown of the day. Not a bad day at the office so far.
That's typical production for him, Dan. He's that kind of player.
Now the point after, and it's good. The ref gets the signal, and we're set. Stover kicks it off. Number 20 fields the kickoff at the 1. Tackled at the 22.
Number 20 got a very respectable return off that nice kickoff there, Dan.
All right, man. Okay, let's do this.
The Texans can climb back into it with a score before half here. They will start this drive at their own 22-yard line.
There you go. Nice spin, Sam.
Picks up a yard on the play.
Nice spin, but we're going to have to hurry up.
Second down.
Some candidate used the blocking, but this stingy defense didn't give up much at all on that last play.
Not much there. It'll be second down.
Got to take what you can get, Dan, but they were, hoping for more. Number 1 does a little last-minute razzle-dazzle here, and he gets some yards.
First down and 4 wideouts in the game.
Davis is getting clutch too.
Davis had 3 guys covering him, but look what happens. Incredible.
Last game it was Griffin. Today it's Davis.
Number one gets all of his arm and this pass.
Oh, that was Horton.
It's complete for a first down. The Texans take their first time out.
Horton finally decides to make a play.
First down, 10 yards to go.
Someone's blitzing off the left side. Yeah.
Catches Peter left sideline, and he picks up 9.
Number one made a nice throw there. Got it right past the defender.
Another completion, and that will be 5 in a row.
Nice little streak. Well, I always see the pass here, right to his go-to receiver.
Touchdown. That's what I'm talking about. Finish it off with Andre Johnson.
Andre Johnson had 3 guys covering him, but look what happens. Incredible catch.
That's his first touchdown of the day.
And I think he's a guy you can count on to make those end zone catches. He sets a high standard for himself, and he usually meets it.
Here's the extra point. The extra point is it's good. There's the signal, and we're ready. Brown kicks it off. Lewis catches it back at the 3. Breaks the tackle. Hammered down at the 27.
Jamal Lewis was able to find some weak spots in the defense. Got a good run back off that kick.
The Ravens offense takes the field with the clock at 27. Number 22. Gains about 3 yards.
Number 22 is taking it up the middle and battling that defense head on. And you know what, Dan? He's winning that battle. Look at the numbers here. So far, he's got 48 yards on 10 carries.
Bowler keeps it to the left sideline, and the completion is good for 6.
Of course.
Number 36, defense. The ball is placed in the spot of the foul. Automatic first down.
First down, 2 receivers to the left. Number 22 will get the carry on first down and will end up losing a couple. And that'll do it for the first half of this one. The Ravens are out in front, 21-14. And now let's send
Well,
you
it's
to
halftime. Let's check it
in
out.
our studios in Bristol for the ESPN halftime report. Boomer?
All right, Dan. Interesting game at the half. We'll get back to you guys in a bit. First, we welcome everybody to our ESPN halftime report. I'm Chris Berman. A look inside the numbers from our first half and look at the discrepancy in sacks thus far. The Ravens should be way ahead on the scoreboard, but somehow they've let their opponent hang with them. Let's see if they can change things in the second half. We'll pick up the action midway through the first quarter. Kyle Bowler would put this pass right where it needed to be. A 6-yard touchdown for the Ravens. The Ravens strike first and go up by 7. The Ravens, after a stop on 4th down, already in the red zone. Number 22 did his part by getting himself open on this one. A 5-yard touchdown for the Ravens. Texans now early in the second quarter. Texans down by 14. Trung Candidate got the carry here, and he comes through. They climb back into the game, now down by 7. Ravens, middle of the second, number 22, led his big old offensive line, paved the way on this one. A 17-yard touchdown for the Ravens. Ravens up 21-7. Horton is going to run a great route here. Have a look as it creates some space and is able to bring this in. A 30-yard play that set up a Texan touchdown. And that's where we'll leave this one. Texans are locked in a defensive struggle, 21-14. Time now for our Halftime Hero Award, which recognizes the most dominant player of the first half. Duh. This time, there can be no question. Number 22 has taken over this game. And now let's return to the second half with Dan Stevens and Peter O'Keefe.
Thanks, Chris. And today's game has been presented in ESPN Game
We gotta
Sound,
lock in.
designed and developed in collaboration with
Nathaniel
Dolby,
Jacobs
the
has been
leader in
giving our
surround
defense a
sound
run for their money, which is
technology.
crazy.
Texans will receive to start the second half, and this is a tight contest. Currently, they're down 21-14. Let's get down to the field and the action. Number 20 decides to take it out of the end zone. Tackled at the 27. Well, Peter, some interesting information up on the screen.
Oh, you bet. Look at the numbers, and it shows a very solid performance by the offense. They can always score more, but I think that it's now up to their defense to make a few stops.
The Texans offense takes the field, and they will start at their own 27-yard line.
There we go. Griffin found that first catch today.
Well past the markers for a first down.
Griffin faces down 2 defenders and comes away with the football. Oh, nice catch.
A well-designed play there, Peter, and they will move the chains.
And let me tell you, Dan, hearing those chains move is one of the best sounds in the game for an offense.
Candidate takes his 4th carry of the game and heads upfield, brought down at the 48.
Second and 5. Ball at Texas, 48 yards.
There we go.
Right sideline, and he's got the
Griffin
first
again.
down and a whole lot more.
Griffin easily outclassed his defender on that catch, and he had that play all the way.
A well-designed play there, Peter, and they will move the chain.
Great execution.
First down with the tight end right. Number 1 throws this on a rope, and it's tipped incomplete.
Torrey James knocked that pass down, and he made sure the only one to touch the football was him.
That had potential for some yards, Peter, but the defense was on top of it and shut it down.
Good denial there.
Second down coming up. Davis tosses it over the middle, and he's got the
Scored
first down and a whole lot more.
Almost scored, baby.
Number 1 goes right past the coverage and into his receiver's hands. Nice throw.
What a pass, and he is generating some great numbers.
Oh, absolutely, Dan. So far, he's got 218 yards and 1 touchdown. You know, Dan, this might be a nice time to try a little fade to their go-to receiver.
Candidate punches this one left of center and gets in for the score.
Candidate doesn't give up. Watch. That's how to fight from beginning to end, baby.
He may not have the carries, but the times he has carried it, good things have happened, like this touchdown.
That shows the kind of confidence they put in him, letting him take the ball in big situations.
Tie game.
The extra point is good. There's the signal, and we're ready. Brown kicks this one away. Lewis fields the kickoff at the 10. Breaks a tackle. Dragged down at the 32.
Jamal Lewis got a very respectable return off that nice kickoff there, Dan.
Ravens get their offense on the field and will start this drive at their 32-yard line. Taylor goes in motion. Number 22 gets the ball and gets past the line.
Okay, he didn't get too much. I started to get a little worried.
Second down, both wideouts to the right.
There we go.
They get the first on 3rd and long.
Kyle Bowler makes a risky pass here and completes it. That took guts, Dan. Check it out. Oh, perfect pass. And it had to be accurate to get in there between the two defenders.
Nice pass, Peter, and he's really lighting up the stat sheet.
Oh, you got it. So far, he's got
Gotta be able to
77
get off the
yards
field.
and 2 touchdowns.
Taylor goes in motion.
Brown, 22.
Smith penetrates and stops that back at the 48.
He just kept going backwards.
Smith was a one-man wrecking crew back there. He powered into the backfield and made the tackle.
Peter, that has to be tough to do. He used his weight to make the stop, and he did it against one of the most evasive players on the field.
You got to guess a direction in that situation, and he guessed right. That's instincts.
Second down, empty backfield. 22 catches this one, and that's good for 6.
Kyle Bowler showing off some precision passing out there, Dan. Clearly, he's exploiting the short game so far. He's got 83 yards and 2 touchdowns. Let's watch this. 5 wide out versus a D that is wisely loaded up on DBs.
Mathis goes in motion. Bowler fires this one over the middle, and
I am hoping that's not a first down. They knocked him over the first down.
We got the chains.
First, baby, no first. No first, baby, no first.
It's a first down. Fucking hell.
Hey, if you check out this replay, you'll find a few examples of how these guys earn their paycheck week in and week out, baby. And hey, there's no better way of earning a paycheck than knocking a few heads down there on the field.
Somebody's back to me.
Ball 37.
Down. Set.
number 22 gets the call on first down and gains about 3 yards.
All right, what have you got? Okay, all right.
Second down, coming up on the 10th play of the drive.
Okay, all right.
Goal 54. Check. Goal 54. Hut, hut.
Number 22 dodges this one way out right and hangs wide right.
Damn.
Eventually tackled at the 12. That will bring
Fuck,
up
dude.
first down.
Number 22 sticks close to his blockers here. And it pays off.
A beautiful pickup, Peter. Everyone on the offense is happy about that play.
Definitely. Great call by the offensive coordinator.
And it will be a first down. So 3 quarters in the books now, and we're all tied.
And they running clock. A shit ton of clock.
Number 22 is it for a 3rd time in a row and gains about 3 yards.
Okay, what's the play? Okay, let's go.
Oh, look at those numbers. That's how to get it done on the ground.
Nathaniel Jacobs is 27 yards away from the 100. Oh, now he's back, son. Babin.
Jason Babin not only cleaned the ball carrier's clock in the backfield, but bumped and polished it too. Big hit for a loss.
That will be his 4th tackle of the contest.
Down. Set.
Oh, there we go.
Hammers the receiver and forces him to drop the ball. Incomplete. It'll be 4th down. Fourth down, and the field goal unit is on the field. Stover from 29 yards out, and they take the lead.
Matt Stover has little trouble pooching this one through. Let's see it again. Yep, he knows that you aren't allowed to miss many of those in this league.
For the first time today, they leave the red zone with only a field goal to show for it.
You know, overall, Dan, the defense has to be happy with how that one played out.
Stover booms a beauty here.
Luckily, it was only a field goal, not a
Number
touchdown.
32 decides to take it out of the end zone. Tackled at the 20.
Number 32 not out close to the 20 on that one, so his decision to take it out of the end zone didn't really pay off, but it didn't really hurt him either.
The Texans will start this first play of the drive at their own 20-yard line. Number 1 throws a bullet to the
Lucky. That was kind of a lucky throw by me. I thought I was throwing it someplace completely different.
Number 1 pulled down all the stops with a fantastic cross-field throw.
Davis and
for the
Griffin been
completion back
balling.
there. You know, it takes incredible
Been
accuracy
balling out.
and arm strength to make a throw like that. Great job.
That's his 4th deep ball connection, and he is really using his arm to its fullest so far.
Boy, he's just on.
Black 43.
Thought he caught that.
Forces him to drop the ball. Incomplete.
Edgerton Hartwell played his coverage very snug, and as a result, the pass was incomplete.
On 2nd down, they try for the first, but it's played well by the defense. That will bring up 3rd down.
Nice pressure that time.
Down.
Kennedy has his number called. 3rd down.
Fuck.
And can't
Same
convert the 3rd down. 4th down coming up.
Ray Lewis brought down the ball carrier before the markers. There was some gain there, but not enough for the first.
The defense's back was against the wall, and they rose to the challenge, Peter.
Yeah, that's great D. They had to make a stand here, and they stood together.
It will be 4th down. Kennedy will get the carry on 4th down.
This should be a first down.
No first, baby, no first. Right there, baby. Yeah, baby, that's how we get it. Don't even think about putting the ball on us.
Number 1, zigzag right side.
Andre Johnson, baby.
Eventually,
Andre motherfucking
the
Johnson.
49. It will be first down.
Oh, wow. Look at the yardage racked up through the air.
Down!
Puts a lick on the receiver and separates him from the ball. Incomplete. Second down, 3 wideouts in the game. One man to beat. 21st.
There we go.
Eventually slides down.
Huge game, baby.
24. First down.
Number 1 had no one to throw to, so he just tucked it under and went for it. It's worth another look. If it wasn't for that scramble, he would have been toast.
Finally, he gets the big run that he's been looking for all game. For the first 3 quarters, his stats were very quiet, to say the least.
Absolutely. In fact, they were so quiet, you could hear crickets chirping when you looked at them.
First down, 1 man back.
Down!
Oh my goodness! Almost got the. Almost scored. Almost got a touchdown off that.
Continues to tick down.
I was running out of space. I was like, I got to roll out a little bit.
But still managed to make the catch.
That's the second long ball he's reeled in today.
1 long ball is plenty, but 2 is something to be stoked about.
Nobody's scoring in our house, baby. Single back. Single back. Down!
Well, I bet we see the pass here. Right to his go-to receiver.
2 long balls. Oh my goodness. Fucking 2K, man. Got in the end zone. Sean Kennedy with 3 touchdowns today.
This is a nice run here. And when you watch the replay, Dan, check out his field vision. Great job of finding space.
Phenomenal game for him so far, Peter. He surprised everyone by getting into the end zone this month.
Oh, what a game.
Here's the point after, and it's good. The ref gets the signal, and we're set. Brown kicks it off. Lewis catches it at the 11. Stopped after 30. Well, Peter, some interesting information up on the screen.
Oh, you bet. Well, there's the drive results, and the thing I want to talk about is how close this game is. When the score is like it is, 1 single mistake can change the whole game. They need to be careful here. Jamal Lewis made a mediocre kick a little more mediocre with a decent run back there.
The Ravens start this drive of the game from well in their own territory, and the clock at 1:12.
There we go.
Tips it away on the coverage.
Got to step in front of that one.
Kyle Bowler is checking off his receivers, finding the open man, and that's evident as you review the chart here. Note the short passes and how that's enabled him to rack up 92 yards and 2 touchdowns.
Second down. The clock is stopped at 1:07. Bowler gets some air under this pass. The catch is made for the Ravens. Take their first time out. First down, 10 yards to go.
Down! Set!
Oh, why didn't you catch it, 32? Fuck, put your hands up.
Travis Taylor had that ball in his hands on that play, and then he just dropped it.
Catch the
That's
ball.
his first drop of the game, and while every drop does hurt, you can't throw too much blame on him for that.
That would have been a tough catch.
Bowler throws a beauty to the right
Okay,
side.
he dropped that one too.
It's knocked away from the receiver, incomplete.
Kenny Wright had superb coverage on that play. No wonder it was incomplete.
On second down, they try for the first, but it's played well by the defense. That will bring up third down.
Nice pressure that time.
Third down from the shotgun. This pass will fall harmlessly to the ground, and it's
Great deflection by the defensive line.
Pollard throws a heater right sideline, and it falls.
Turnover on downs, and that's the game. Just got to run some clock, baby.
Oh, I love watching great plays like this again. It's great the first time around, but it's really sweet on the replay. Oh, I just can't get enough of this action. What a tremendous display of athleticism.
The Texans will start this drive near
Houston
midfield
was
with the clock
leading this whole game into the fourth quarter.
Candidate bulldozes right of center. The Ravens will take a timeout. That's their second. Second down. The clock is stopped at 43. Candidate has his number
Not
called on
Houston.
second.
Baltimore's leading this whole game to the fourth
Ravens
quarter.
take a timeout. That's their final one. Third down with the tight end right. The bullet and is at the 40. Tackled, and the clock will continue to run. First down.
They get the first, and now
Miller
they
for
do
a
it
third
again.
down conversion.
Now just run out the clock. Well, they'll wait until the last second to snap this one and take as much time as possible off the clock here.
Black 43. Black 43. Hut, hut, hut. Hut, hut.
Takes it for his
Damn.
11th carry and only gets
Ray
back
Lewis
to the
all
line
over
of
him.
scrimmage.
Post game time, y'all.
And that is going to do it for this one. The Texans come out on top 28-24. For my partner, Peter O'Keefe, this is Dan Stevens saying goodbye until next time.
Okay, enjoy this one. We're going to get you next time. We're going to get you next time. It's all right.
All right, gang. Great work as always. And with that, we welcome everybody back to the ESPN studios for our ESPN Video Games post-game show. I'm Chris Berman. The Texans stepped it up for sure, putting up some good numbers. Let's get started in this one early in the third quarter. Number one would find his target on this one. A 27-yard play that set up a Texan touchdown. The Texans tie it up 21-all. The Ravens come right back. The ball at the 35. Number 22 would get the carry here. Good blocking up front. It helped to spring him. That set up a 30-yard field goal. The Texans answering right back. Texans trailing by 3. Number 1 is going to bounce this one to the outside. And look at the execution up front. He's in the clear. They take the lead for the first time and are now up by 4. Kyle Bowler connected with his man on this one. And that's where we'll leave this one. Texans edge out a win, 28-24. Now let's catch up with the player who really ignited his team's offense with his deft passing and has earned our Player of the Game award. Number 1 is down on the field with Susie Colbert. Suze?
Thanks, Chris. You gave an outstanding effort, and you won a close game today. What do you think was vital to your team's success today?
Man, I think that our linebackers are the spark plugs of the whole team. Nobody wants to win more than those guys, and they put their bodies on the line every down for the good of the team. And they should get a lot of credit for this win.
Back to you, Chris.
I'm Chris Berman, and that concludes our broadcast of the NFL on ESPN. The
All right,
worldwide
y'all. We
leader in
got the
sports.
weekly wrap-up
Take
next,
care.
and
We'll
then
see
I
you
end the
next
live
time.
after that. That was, so we just knocked out 2 games of the new season. Check out this weekly wrap-up.
I'm Chris Berman. Let's get straight to the action. In our first game this week, we had the Eagles decisively win by 17 points. We had a big trade also of note here. Trey's got the lowdown for us. Trey?
We'll shift gears now just a little and have a look at a few trades that should certainly be of interest. Chris Samuels leaves the Redskins and is on his way to the Vikings. And they obviously see that as one of the areas that needs improvement. In exchange, they'll get someone to beef up their roster. Antoine Winfield is a guy that'll certainly give them a boost in the secondary, as it'll be interesting to see how that unit will function together.
The Falcons generated some decent numbers for a team ranked at the bottom of the league, but they still ended up losing this week. In a long-standing AFC rivalry, we had the Broncos pick up their first win of the year. We had a big injury in this one, and Trey has the lowdown for us. Trey?
All right, Chris, thanks. Luckily, we had a relatively injury-free week, which makes my job just that much easier. Dwayne Rudd is arguably the biggest name on this list. A hairline fracture of the arm is the initial report, and the doctors are saying he'll be out for the rest of the regular season. There's a chance, however, they'll get him back for the playoffs. So that'll do it for now. Chris, let's send it back to you.
Ravens, Texans. Number 22 get up ahead of steam, and then it was clear sailing from there. The Texans go on to win this by the final score of 28-24. Number 1 went to the air for over 400 yards and helped his Lions beat the Bills. Up in the Pacific Northwest in Seattle, the city by the Sound, we had the Seahawks win by a comfortable margin. Down in Alltel Stadium, we had the Jaguars come away with a decisive 10-point win. Saints, Cardinals. Number 2,
calling signals at the 23-yard line, and drops straight back to pass, then chucks it under his shoulder. He'll go all the way. The play we're playing pass, it's a running score.
The Cardinals win this one by the final score of 26-10. The Chargers got 300-plus yards from their offense in their victory at Texas Stadium. The Jets won at home, but will take to the road next week to meet the Dolphins. Will Allen stepped it up this week and gave his team some added firepower for the win. Colts, Chiefs. Mark Bolrichter is always a guy to look for when you're at the 10-yard line, as they are right now. Here's the snap, the lob, touchdown. The Chiefs win this one by the final score of 21-10. In a long-standing NFC rivalry, we had the Vikings pick up their first win of the year. We had an interesting free agency pickup of note here. Trey's got the lowdown for us. Trey?
Dave Deal is on the move, as you see, as he accepts a pretty good offer to leave his current club. 5 years, $3.6 million, plus a $1.1 million signing bonus. Charlie Garner is on the move as well as he signs a 3-year contract with the Bucs.
Ricky Williams rushed for over 50 yards and helped his Dolphins beat the Bengals. Browns, Buccaneers.
Tyrone Wheatley is inside his own 20. Gets the handoff, goes off right tackle. The defense must have been fast asleep. The midfield, the 40, the 30, the 20, the 10, the 5, 82 yards.
The Buccaneers go on to win this by the final score of 28-21. And last but not least, we had the Rams come away victorious. So, 2 weeks into the books here on ESPN, here's my prime time performers for week number 2, and each is going to get a game ball. That'll do it, sports fans. I'm Chris Berman, and thanks so much for joining us here in the Bristol studio. We'll see you next week right here on ESPN, the worldwide leader in sports.
Well, you guys, thank you for checking out this live, and that will be it